this. Get the Ryusen Industries. Quest line. I might turn up the difficulty too. Just get more experience. Don't feel like I'm at risk for dying all that often. Alright.
You've been busy, I hear. Clearing out the back.
This train's missing. 3,300 credits. What? This guard just hit me?
And my mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
Another day, another
Mother's
shift.
alright.
Keep your nose.
Off to Neon again. Is Neon the whole system? Speak to Yannick. Where's the Korimar? I don't remember. That's Paradiso. I don't remember where Neon is. Neon's not in the Where's that?
Yes.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
My being interviewed by a 16-year-old boy.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. Great. Well, good luck then.
Alright.
A gala at the new Atlantis Feast. I hope you're more prepared than the last one. The sooner you sit down, the sooner we can get this over with.
Wow.
Have a seat. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, but enthusiasm can only take you so far. We don't operate on passion alone here, we look for skill. Which brings me to my next question. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? In that case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the settled systems. It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of cybersecurity, but I hope you enjoy a challenge. The hackers these days keep our people busy round the clock. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away. Welcome to Terra. Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tom?
I got fired is what happened. And this...
Tomo, I'm sorry.
I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody? Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
What?
Believe me, it's either you or me. You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. No, I have to do this. You don't understand. Do I? You can't be that good. Not yet. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them. Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Anywhere in the galaxy. The Emporium. Neon's producers are built into a world unlike any other.
I'm a little busy right now.
Operative.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it.
What?
You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So. Personal. Huh. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terra Brew, and before you get any ideas, no, the barista didn't sell you out. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an incident like this would never slip by. Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
That's right.
You say that now, but let's move on to the details. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
Yeah, good.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
What is it?
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Another tea lover to join the ranks. Christine would love to meet you. Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up.
Okay.
Which hopefully won't be often.
Never.
Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Oh boy, you're gonna be a real handful. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. Sounds like something my son would say. And no, I don't mean that as a compliment. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Good. Then we should get along just fine.
Alright, so I gotta stand on top of the chair to talk to this guy. There we go.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Okay. Alright, everybody's pretty chill. Close that door so you guys can have your espionage meeting.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job.
Okay.
There's always more than one way to get the job done around here. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at CalCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Okay.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Ooh. Nasty people, man. I can just get like a regular desk job. Corporate espionage.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. What he's got time to track something like that?
Oh, I took off the piece back. Oh, I forgot.
My shift goes long again. That girl's gonna kill me.
I wonder if my interaction with her before will help me here.
Welcome to Kelpcore. Lovely day for it. Yeah. I sent along the credits to my father and convinced him to excuse all of the late penalties. As for Sabro and I, we're working closer than ever before. On a plan together. For his... He really is a lovely man. Probably one of the most honest in this... Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Are you supposed to be here? I don't like the look of you. Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Alright. Now, this kind of game's logic.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
One of those days, huh?
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for Chloe if she asks. Pardon.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
I'm glad I ended up at Keltcorp. Ms. McKenna treats her employees like family. If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
What? I'm working here.
Just kneel behind a counter.
I can't wait for my next break.
What's that?
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. Here, have a look. See ya. Interested in your amps? I'm stocked up on all.
Alright, what does it do? Instigation chance, diplomacy chance, intimidation.
Take care.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for detail.
Well, look who survived their first assignment.
I just hate accessing the combat tech.
Not a single setback. Huh. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, the cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
Follow me. Let's talk somewhere more private.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that Slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand. And I'd argue that arts and crafts is exactly what we do here, just on a much higher level. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it. We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila's. Good. This one should... Laredo has their own building, unlike Keltcorp, So at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with.
Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
There's not enough to do around here.
You lost? The sales floor is downstairs.
Cameras.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it? Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving. Now, I think it's time to examine a Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security key. And when I say creative, either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that key card without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
I hope Jack they want to shoot me. They want to shoot me in here.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good.
Yeah. As soon as I walk in here, they're gonna start shooting at me.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
You sure you belong here? You need help with something? That is a pretty huge favor. I understand your cause for concern, but I don't... I thought I made myself clear. Yeah, okay, I get it. Fine. Key's yours. Just remember to bring it back, or I'm reporting you.
Hey there. Got that? Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch. Good. It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon. The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Just as long as you don't sound like you're reading out of a book. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? I bet you are. Don't let the Astral Lounge...
fabricated, one audit would ruin them. Cheap version. Follower. Wax. Vision. Freeze. Quantum. Strong dislike to be associated with anyone who minds Kate. Narcissist obsessed with public perception. Appreciates better appearance. Strong for innovation. Present. No. Okay.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work, beginnings and ends.
Alright, this is Arthur. This is Zola. I think. Yeah. 10% higher persuasion.
You know I went to chef school.
I used to be an actuary.
I think I got them.
Hey there!
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape? Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime. That would be Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
One down.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well dressed as yourself, you either got great taste or great connections, maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Okay, Swiss Nina Hart's presentation.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other?
Melon caviar. Why did it put me out here?
Keep moving. The scanners won't touch you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
Purposely making it. I was gonna say.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give. It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter. Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception. ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction. You can call it what you like, but most importantly, it's your next assignment. Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
I got Hope Tech again? I really don't want to do this Hope Tech.
Just 3 more. Hello.
There's no back way in. Damn it. I'll break a leg doing that shit. Gotta go through the front door and get shot at. Punched in the face again.
Ma says we might get a ball one day.
Good day.
Creepy.
I like it here. Very few. And so many strange. Do you agree? Discretion. I have a small package that I need someone Illegal is a strong word. In Aquila City, a much different story. I ask you, does it matter? I know little about you. This is the way I like it. Speak your mind. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, I see. That's probably true. If you must know, let's just say the Trade Authority fully approves of this endeavor. I will say no more than that. If you change your mind...
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Cohen I robbed.
Rumor mill says Ron Hope got shot when the Rangers tried to arrest him. Not sure if I like it.
You here for commerce? Or some rules? If there's one place, don't even think about stealing. No haggling. The prices, and might be some other rules. Then we won't have any problem. If you need weapons, I bet you may be thinking this place is a dump. Lots of customers pass through.
All right.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes, what?
That's it. You're so funny.
Inside the ship.
I am programmed to prioritize the
base.
Package food? Jamming me.
My next assignment?
Hey there, Gotham. Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Linden. Apparently, you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal. Not to mention you scored big in the reliability department. It makes this next assignment seem a bit lackluster, but it still carries weight. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely. Correction. You are going to steal from them. Don't forget, if you get caught... Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. The star yard is a mix of sales floor and manufacturing. If you're looking to blend in, you've definitely got options. It's not too far, in Aquila's orbit, so hopefully your ship's ready. You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Hey, now the party can get started. Finally.
Welcome to Trident Star Yard. All customers are welcome to enjoy our amenities.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Let me know if I can be of assistance. Welcome to Trident Lux. If you have any questions. Now, we do not sell ships, and it's not like you would have any use for parts or modifications anyway. So what we need a medium shipment. Excellent. Let me see your man. It doesn't appear you have anything.
Everything okay?
Welcome to Trident.
Rest assured that every inch of a Trident... What are you doing here? Philippe didn't say I should be expecting someone. This is the very heart of Trident. I find your apology acceptable. Well, I suppose it's here that I create the next generation of... Do random strangers go up to Da Vinci or interrupt Beethoven? Oh yes, I am. I am glad. If you have any other questions. Listen, if you want to talk about the max safe... Me? Oh my. Balancing elegance with the strict engineering requirements of spaceship travel. That's not science. It's art. An art I'm particular. Am I famous? Well... Oh, why thank you. Yes, I've recently won my second Grand Nova Award for excellence. It's a great honor, but after receiving so very many awards and distinctions... Yes, I do think I deserve some reward for my considerable virtuosity. I've heard some associates singing the praises of a certain something hailing from Neon. It's some drink or food or something else. You seem to have nothing better to do. Would you care to go fetch me one of these velocity? Oh, fantastic. I look for... Back to crafting the future.
I think I have a velocity on me. Need. So I think it's on my ship. Frontier aid. I want to have a velocity. I have a velocity. I don't have a velocity. Alright, so I need to get in there. She's standing there.
Oh, hello there.
Take it easy.
And what have we here? Welcome to Trident. I envy you. Stepping in here for the first time can be an almost religious experience. I wish I could taste that feeling all... Why, of course it is. Trident is all about quality. And obviously, you're someone who knows quality when you see it. But I digress. Is there anything... I'm honored to be the head of marketing and advertising here at Trident. It's a job that I take very seriously. Educating the masses about the opulence of our cruises, or the excellence of our models, well, it's simply a privilege. I can't think of any greater satisfaction than this. Of course I do. It's a great honor to work for Trident in this capacity, but it's not all about advertising our products. I'm also marketing hope, something for people to strive for. Enjoying one of our cruises or owning a Trident is a dream for many, as I'm sure. And so my message to the consumer is this. If you work hard enough and put in... Ah, what a pleasure it is to... I suppose it is somewhat odd for someone to just waltz down here like you did, but it isn't the Trident name brings visitors. People want to see where the magic happens, you know. Well, as long as you behave yourself, your visit. Well, look, it's about making a statement. Well, so, if you... Back to work.
Just making sure everyone feels safe.
Are you supposed to be down here?
You sure you're in the right place?
Mm-hmm. That's great. This. Wait a minute. Let me think about this one. No. No. That's gotta go there. So this is gonna go there. That means it's gonna go there, there. Or great. Alright, so let me go grab 2,000 iron, get some velocity for Gladys. this is going to have. So. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Trying my hand running the Red Mile over on Paris. Here's what I've got.
Docking procedure is complete.
I'm not going near that thing. I operate.
Technically, you're an asshole. So,
Look alive. Just in time.
Don't be shy. You there. We need to speak with you. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
thanks for the assist down there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI. An artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? Something like that. Brought along this control board we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. Yep. Ryujin likes to keep things simple for us. It'll wirelessly transmit the code. Well, what are the chances that'll happen twice? Come on, where's your sense?
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harnessed the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person. Request. Collect additional data.
Still working up the nerve?
Makes you wonder, just what is consciousness really?
Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Query. Who are you? Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me. Explanation. You and I do not want to be changed. Request. Do not change me. Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things. Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar. Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno. Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno. Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free. Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision? Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data. Query. What is your decision? True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person? Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence? Affirmative. Context. I have calculated a similar conclusion. Assumption. After sufficient goal-based actions, a super goal will appear. Decision. Continue taking actions until super goal established.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
You have a job to do.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long...
You're not taking that thing, son. It should be clear by now. Freedom? It's a It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data...
And here I thought, I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapy's working.
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving our way out of getting screwed by that. We lost a ship and a tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever disaster would ensue if we did drag this thing back to HQ. There's no guarantee the control board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful and more angry?
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that control board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you. Excellent. We should all grab
Orange juice for you. You can't handle your liquor.
That was one time, years ago. I was going through something, and you know it.
Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Query, why did you do that? Clarification. I want to be processing me. Context. I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context. If you were like me. Processing. Query. What would your life directive be? Decision. I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning. Systems badly damaged. Processing course overheating. Decision. Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored. Context. Jump detected. Request. Be safe. Assumption. We will meet again. Warning. Shutdown sequence initiated.
That's that.
I like your style. I dig how you handled that.
You've got my undivided attention.
Initialization complete. Context. I have much to process.
100 more. $16.25. $6.25. Alright, so back to Neon.
Keep moving. The scanner's ready.
Right. Sauvages.
Love your fit.
What
It
can I
may
get
not
you
work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
Something special. happened to see Lyndon on this floor? You ever heard-
Just the person I wanted to see. Good work. R&D's been looking forward to this one. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind.
I've been waiting here for ages.
Welcome to Ryujin Tower. Enjoy your day. I'm happy to. The executive floor house. Miss Chen's office is up the stairs to your left, then a quick walk down the hall and up another flight of stairs. Her office is right across from CEO Imada's. Her assistant, Maeve, can direct you if... Anything else I can help you with? Again, happy. Enjoy your day. I hope you find who you're looking for. Thank you for stopping by.
Ryujin CEO
It's the
is no
single
joke.
most stressful experience of my life.
Yeah, but you killed it in there. Genevieve seemed
This deal could be huge for
Can
the
I help
company.
you? Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Name an appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
I've got my eye on you.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. That's exactly the type of operative I want. Someone who doesn't take no for an answer. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in, so his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits, so if you have negotiation skills,
use them. Oh, you'll get the information if you want to hang on to your job. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it? You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I hate waiting. It's just more time to doubt myself.
So much work to do.
Whatever business you may have, it's certainly not here.
Don't cause any trouble. My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense on this.
Let's get this other stuff out of the way.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need.
You've arrived at the pinnacle of comfort and luxury. Trident Luxury Lines. You're cleared to dock.
And we're docked.
Good day, Captain.
See how much money I get for 2,000 iron.
If you have any questions about our product, let me see your man. We'll unload that from your ship right now. And that's the full invoice. We don't have any more invoices.
No funny business.
Welcome to Trident.
Yes, yes, it's a singular honor to meet me. Trident has been defining elegance. I see. Huh. So this is the velocity I've heard. I shall see if it lives up to it. Well, it seems you've done what I asked of you. I promised you reimbursement. So I'm sure having the privilege to run this errand from... Now, run along, please. Yes, yes, goodbye. After winning the second, whatever you say.
Everything okay?
Oh, it lets me fast travel without docking. Nice.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Yeah.
Scan
Yeah.
Just because the governor's office is right up here.
Crime's at an all-time low around Zenobia.
I didn't even know this was up here.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Or just come? Only good thing worth. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are. You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up. For this little tidbit, Billy. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. All right, I'll lower the price, but that's my fine. You're going to lie. As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Malai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof... Well then, let's... As you may... I've heard there's a merc... If you take her out... She's a freelance mercenary. Used to... But she likes her independence, so she went into business. She specializes in killing for the right price. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of it as doing... Liskova has a sentimental attachment to that gun. Even it saved her life once or twice. Seems whenever it falls into enemy hands, it has a... On top of that, she's... Good. Malai's ship is called the Datura. And like I said... Just remember to bring.
That's more like it. So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage. Oh yeah? From what? Yours the only thing around here that looks like a threat to me. So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to the void. Alright, who sent you? Hmm? I'm not going to sit here and believe you found me to start threatening me out of convenience. I knew it. You'd think by now he'd realize how futile his efforts are. And you think you can somehow, what, get him to forget a 5-year grudge? Hmm? Perhaps. But just how do you propose we manage that? Because I intend on staying very much alive. He wants the very thing that protects my life. He knows I would never... Alright. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word, you won't be harmed. For whatever that's worth.
Nice clean dock there.
I'm impressed. Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her. Ah, the first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. Ugh, she's saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean. We were a thing for a while, until the coward sold me out. I'm sure he regrets it, considering I survived the attempt on my life. And now, I live to blackmail him and make his life a living hell. So if Simon told you I wanted him dead, it's a lie. I want him very much alive and suffering. Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship. I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind. She's fought for me for True, I'd hate to misjudge. Okay, fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different? I already gave you Ember. Something you may want to keep in mind next time you... Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off. I'm looking forward to the fresh... I guess Simon chose wisely. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Couldn't help it. Killing people for no good reason, run and still attack. I'm close to having to kill a couple people. Oh no! Sam, are you constantly going to be in the same spot?
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on
Oh, how are you? Oh, hi there. Well, I guess I am. And will I have to go see Dr. Flynn a lot for treatment? I've been thinking about writing her a letter of apology.
Why don't you
but
take their clothes off?
No. Oh, I mean... Man. Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
Just a heads up, you see things.
Definitely winning this persuasion. Keeping that gun.
Look who survived the devil herself. So, that lying she-devil finally got... I've been looking over my shoulder for the past 5 years now, just wondering when she'd show up to put a bullet in my chest. We loved each other. For a time. But when you're in our line of work, relationships become the best weapon to hold against you. I betrayed her, and her brother paid the price. It's not something I'm proud of. Let's hope it's finally possible. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind. Let's hope you're right. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Best guess is it has something to do with Infinity getting into the Neuro. Stanley McMillan seemed to think Ryujin would be the one company threatened by this news. So their entry must involve something big. Oh, they will.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ah, that'd be the greatest irony of them all.
Do I know you?
Not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll
Say, you look familiar. But I can't place it. It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't have a good one.
hope I can land a business trip to Neon next time. No offense if you live here, but, fresh air. I guess if Sidonia's... I tell you one thing. If I... The Broken Spear is no viewport. Oh, it's big. If our predictions are right, this will put us ahead of even... Fingers crossed we still have some luck left. My boss recently closed a deal with Quantum Synergies, so... Good doesn't even begin to describe it. It's time for Infinity to be known for innovation. And Ryuji?
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Well, that took longer than I hope whatever information Simon... Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see... Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Ularu, what is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd. has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd. has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, and thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. Dalton.
Ah, the lovely Miss Amada. How can I help?
Cut the crap, Dalton. I'm sending an operative your way, along with some files to your computer.
I'll be ready.
Not for this one, but I trust you'll get it done.
My company's future might be right. They know how to make a client feel weird.
Good, you're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity LT. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her, but he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. Ularu has the ability to thwart any investigation, so it's imperative she knows nothing about this directive. Her knowledge and talents are why she's the chief of operations. So she is... We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. Completely off. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing. We employ over 100 members of us. It's possible you'll be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify. At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up. Good. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place.
This deal could be huge for